Alright, why I'm 34 with no friends. By choice. Number one, people are fake. Really fake. I'm gonna get my face tattooed because I'm just tired of dealing with fake people. I want you to know off WAP, don't talk to me. Don't try and establish. Don't try and play with me. I'm not to play with because I'm tired of you people. I'm tired of the fakeness. People are fake, 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 fake. And I got tired of being burnt, played, catching people just doing weird things, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing that pisses me off more than treating somebody with the most utmost respect, dignity, and honor as a friend, and then you catch them on some foul slide type of weird-ish going on. You know what I'm saying? You catch them on some flaw type shit. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing worse than that for me. And it invigorates an anger inside of me that's yet to be truly quantified by a dictionary type of word. But I will say this, that loyalty and fakeness is the number one reasons why I do not have friends at 34. I found it really hard to find dudes that were willing to give me the same shirt off my back that I gave them, or that I would give to them, or guys, homies, hey, if I call you at 4 o'clock in the morning, dude, pick up. I don't care what you're doing, who you with, whatever. I'm your bro. If you call me and I see the call, I pick up no matter any times, because you never know what your family could be into. You see, this is the difference between me and a lot of people. I don't call my friends friends. I call them family, and I treat them like family. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, a friend is somebody who's supposed to be with you in this life and help you and got your back. You know what I'm saying? And if you got my back, if you're supposed to be helping me and things of that nature, like everything that's entailed with a friend, kind of almost sounds like a family member. Respects you, helps you out, got your back. So somebody that you can go out and do cool and fun things with, hang out with, things of that nature. It's the same thing you do with the brother or sister while you're growing up with them, hanging out, going to school, doing this, doing. You're forming friendships, you're forming relationships, and so for my friends, I look at them like my family, and I treat my friends like family. And it was really hard to find people that also treated me like family. So I stopped treating people so well. As a matter of fact, not just treating people well, but I stopped kind of really conversating with people on that level like that. And I love talking to people. I love people. If you know me, if you know my channel, you know I'm a talker. I love talking with people. But the more and the older I get, the more I realize, like, people don't have time to be friends anymore. Number two, people don't have time. Time is money. With macro and microeconomics in America, everybody's getting ready to move to their cars. Nobody has time for your problems. Nobody has time. Time is money. If I have to always give constantly to you as a friend, if I'm not a solid emotional person, then eventually it's going to start to bug me. Have you ever had a friend that you've asked for things and you've said, hey, I just want to talk, and it almost seemed like it annoyed them? You ever had a friend where you needed a favor and it was like the favor you were asking for was just so much and you knew it wasn't a lot, and it was like, dude, I thought we were friends. I thought we were cool. What's going on, dude? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm starting to reconsider everything. Where do we really? I gotta put this hair on. Where do we really stand? You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people have found themselves in those situations, and it's natural to brush it off. It's natural to be like, oh, you know what, man? Hey, you know what? Hey, it's cool. Like, I'm sure everybody's got a lot of stuff going on, but no, it's not. It's not cool. Because if you have a certain level of expectations from your friends, then that level needs to be met. And if you're willing to meet that level, then they should be willing to do it too and reciprocate that level of respect. But that comes with the third reason, emotional intelligence. You see, emotional intelligence is something that most people don't have. In the video on my community post I just shared, there's a guy, a content creator, and he talked about most people not having an internal conversation or dialogue with themselves. And psychologists have apparently said this, that most people, majority of people, don't have a moment in time in their days where they kind of have a sit back session and watch people or watch the things or just kind of take in, unplug from the matrix a little bit and take in where they're at, where they're going for their day, and how the rest of the day is going to be planned, how they're doing for that day. Is there anything I need to tie up as far as loose ends and things of that nature? Having a few conversations, hopping on the phone, taking care of some bills. There's not that conversation internally. No, they're just kind of living in whatever life takes them through. They go through. They see what's in front of them, right? They're living life through their own eyes and nobody else's. That internal emotional intelligence or internal emotional dialogue conversation just isn't there, right? And this is something that you might have heard me talk about on my channel. When I'm talking to people, I'm not even really just talking to people. I'm figuring out what they're interested in, and then I'm just kind of putting my mind on chill mode and then trying to figure out who is this person that's in front of me right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do when I talk to everybody. Who's this person that's in front of me? In the meantime, when I mask it through conversations and laughing and smiling, oh yeah, that's really cool. It's really cool. The entire time I'm thinking about, is there any way I can make money with this person? Is there any way I can make money off this person? You know, those conversations aren't had with most people. And so I found with even in my relationships or friendships, when I'm operating or living my life on a certain level of that pedigree, me not being able to have that reciprocated back to me is like, it's like, dude, what are we talking about here? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just something right now. What are we talking about here? You know what I mean? People are just selfish. You know? People are just selfish. They don't have the time. Again, I talked about it before. Maybe I didn't talk about it, but people don't have the time. Time is money. Everything's getting so expensive now. We're getting ready to go move to our cars. Time is money. A lot of people are hurting right now. You got families, mothers, daughters. Everybody's just doing horrible right now. And so they don't have the time to focus on your problems. People don't have the time anymore. It's too expensive. My cell phone's too expensive. My car's too expensive. Insurance, house, apartment, whatever. Everything's too expensive. Nobody has the time. Time is money. And guess what the most important thing in America is? Money. So if money is the most important thing in America, that means your time is the most important thing in America. And when your time starts to run dry, when your money starts to run dry, that means your time's going to start to get a little bit more aggravating, right? You ever had no money in your pockets? You ever been broke before? You know that little stirring feeling that's always like, ugh. You know what I mean? Well, that's majority of the population right now, right? Majority of the population doesn't have $1,000 in the bank account. I don't know if it's 500 or 1,000. 70% don't have 500 is what I heard. Might be 80% at this point don't have 500, right? What do you think that does to you as a person when your time is always, your mind is always plugged into this rat race of a matrix, right? What do you think that does to you as a person? How do you think that affects your relationships? If most people don't have that internal dialogue or clock or conversation happening with themselves already, what do you think is going to happen when you start to add massively stressful aggro time into the equation, right? Most of us don't even have the ability to even be ourselves, if I'm being completely honest with you. That's another video for another time, right? But because we don't have the money or the freedom in our time to really utilize in a way that would, give us a free life, right? Do things what we want, eat what we want to do, eat what we want to eat, go where we want to go, travel how we want to travel, see what we want to see, experience what we want to experience. Most of us will truly never actually be the person that we don't even know we are. You know what I mean? And so when I talk to people, I'm like, man, I can see the person that you could be, man, you know? When I talk to people, I'm like, man, I see the person that they're not. You know what I mean? But it's a really quick connection between like, oh, is this person himself or not? I can see immediately if is this person himself or is this person not themselves? You know what I mean? So let me know in the comment section what you think about all these different types of concepts. Like, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more videos soon. And yeah, we're getting ready to just make a whole bunch of content, car content, because y'all like it. Okay, love you soon. Bye.